Curious about the new and exciting Vancouver Waterfront? How did it come to be? What's currently open and available to do? What living and visitor amenities are available, and where is it all going in the future? Stay on board as we take a look at this riverfront playground and newest addition to the Vancouver skyline coming up next. Welcome to Cascade Living, where we explore what it's like to live, work, and recreate in this area of the Pacific Northwest. I am Scott Spiker, a home specialist here at Front Door Realty in Vancouver. If you are looking to relocate here, upsize, downsize, buy or sell a home, let me provide the needed tools to help you get that job done. Call, text, or email me directly, whatever is the most convenient. Let's connect and get you on your way to finding that next best place. This episode, we will be taking a close-up and current look at the fantastic Vancouver Waterfront, how it came to be, what you can expect on your next visit, the accommodations, and what's on the horizon. The north bank of the Columbia River thrived back in the late 1800s when it bustled with industrial and retail businesses. An 1891 directory listed 5 sawmills, 2 sash and door factories, a box factory, 3 brickyards, and a brewery owned by Henry Widenhart as occupants. It was a busy transportation hub with ferry landing, railroad stops, and contemporary hotels. Just after the turn of the century, Vancouver and the waterfront became a hotbed for shipbuilding, including shipyards for both steel and wood watercraft. Both places, owned by the Stanford Construction Corporation, were the primary area employer until closing in 1921. In the late 1940s, a paper mill was constructed on the site west of the I-5 bridge. It changed hands a number of times and was eventually operated by Boise and Cascade until 1996. This prime piece of real estate sat dormant for more than a decade until it was purchased to develop in 2008. The primary goal of the new owners was to create a world-class waterfront, which would be the region's next great gathering place and a new urban center for both visitors and residents. As an extension of Vancouver's flourishing downtown core, 20 blocks of the scenic waterfront became the centerpiece of a fresh riverside lifestyle, offering new office spaces, retail shops, living areas, restaurants, and children-friendly parks. Considered an artful blend of lifestyle, business, entertainment, and nature, this 35-acre high-density mixed-use urban development is planned to include more than 3,300 distinct riverfront residences and visitor accommodations upon completion. One of the first buildings to break ground was a 7-story Murdoch structure with almost 75,000 square feet of office space. Right now, the Redivia at Block 6 is 7 stories with 207 apartments, and the River West at Block 8 is mixed use with living and retail spaces. Apartments are currently available and being constructed with small studio spaces of about 580 square feet all the way up to 2 and 3 bedroom units, including a few penthouses at 1,286 square feet. Just down the way, 40 luxury condos are planned for the Kirkland Tower, with the Indigo Hotel, both at Block 4, offering waterfront overnight stays and 138 planned rooms. Both buildings are adjacent and will offer retail highlights at ground level as well. The old but popular Red Lion Hotel and restaurant Warehouse 23 at the far east end, known as Terminal 1, is slated to be demolished and potentially replaced with a public marketplace similar to Seattle's Pike Place Market, possibly sometime in 2023. Also on site are plans for the AC Marriott Hotel with just over 1,500 square feet of retail space, 7 stories, and possibly 160 rooms. It is planned to open in the spring of 2022. Currently, there are several wine tasting rooms within easy walking distance, including Mary Hill as one of the first. Barrow's Public House sports a beer wall and restaurant featuring fine food along with a vast selection of spirits. There is everything from burgers and whiskey at Stat 571 to Northwest fine food and ocean entrees at Wildfin. Twig's Bistro offers just the right martini along with local seasonal menus including vegan and gluten-free options. Most restaurants offer fine dining inside or outside with panoramic views of the waterfront. Visitors and locals will enjoy the 7.3-acre Vancouver Waterfront Park with 90-foot cable-stayed Grant Street Pier being the centerpiece and public gathering point. Families can enjoy various grassy areas and playgrounds along with paved paths and seating for picnic and riverside viewing. There is also access to urban beaches for sand castles and an interactive water play feature complete with a bronze topographical map of the Columbia watershed called Headwaters Wall. The popular Riverside Renaissance Trail also connects to the park, extending the current 5-mile path from Vancouver's urban core to Whitler Park off to the east. Although not yet complete, Kirkland Towers, 12-story condominium high-rise, along with the Indigo Hotel, plan to include the Gaucho Restaurant and Evoke Winery, formerly Naked Winery, as two of the first retail offerings opening sometime mid-summer 2021. Plans for the Gaucho Restaurant also include having an 8th-floor rooftop bar as well. Cranes in current construction are in full swing on the western fringe at Block 20, where the Columbian at the waterfront is taking shape. Another 7-story luxury apartment complex sporting 239 units. It is scheduled for completion in summer of 2021. Right next door at Block 18 is a 12-story, 200-unit senior living tower is planned. Proposed units are said to include a mix of independent living, assisted living, and memory care designs. The senior complex has yet to break ground and is still in the preliminary design phase. Future retail space also includes plans for more wine tasting options, a tequila bar, custom coffee shop, and other dining opportunities. At the time of filming and in observance of existing COVID-19 guidelines, up to 5 people are allowed in indoor social gatherings, with outdoor groups limited to no more than 15 people from 2 households. Restaurants, coffee shops, and breweries and wineries that serve food can offer indoor seating at 25% of capacity. Establishments must close by 11 p.m. Bars that serve only alcohol and no food are to remain closed for services until the next phase of state regulation is reached. Bike and scooter rentals nearby are open and available to those wearing masks and practicing social distancing. The horizon looks quite bright for this side of the river with current waterfront attractions and planned future amenities, making this a distinct social hotspot for both local patrons and destination visitors alike. If you like this video and want to see more of the same, tap that subscribe button and click the bell to be notified of fresh stuff. Until then, go check out the new Vancouver Waterfront, and I will see you in the next episode.